so many different people are awakening, and it's so exciting because I was at a lonely state for a long time, and nobody around me was like not there at all. So it was a little bit awkward. It's still a little bit awkward because a lot of my close friends are like still not there, but it's okay. Everybody has their time. However, um, there have been some amazing things that have been happening to me and for me, and I just am here to speak over my journey with you guys. I'm always having messages, right? So I always come in and say, like, I had this message, like, this message is on my spirit to tell y'all. So for a long time, man, this is going on like 13 years now, since I went through my awakening. However, this is actually my first year of the acceptance part. Man, I didn't know how to be this person. I was not okay with being this person. I was trying to figure out every other way to incorporate my identity, my ego, my real person, like everything all in one, right? And it's really not that really doesn't really work that way. So I really had to humble myself. I had to humble myself. I had to listen to myself. And I had to really believe in myself to say that, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Stop questioning it. Trust yourself and just do it. Because even though you feel like you're not supposed to, maybe somebody else, is either going through that same process in the middle of it. Somebody just might need that clarity. So it became a little bit easier for me now that I'm kind of like, you know what, forget it. Like, whatever I got to say, I'm just going to say it. Like, I'm not holding back anymore. So I wanted to come on here today, you guys, just to say, like, if you have something on your spirit, trust your intuition. Like, trust your gut feeling. Trust yourself and go with it. Even if it's the craziest thing, like the craziest idea. Everything was like so far beyond me or this person, right? Everything was so way bigger and scary, and that fear comes into play when you are I was living in so much fear, not even realizing like that I was living my life off of fear or based off of fear. And I was so scared to do like so many different things because I was not, worried about it not working, worried about who was gonna see me, what people were gonna say, all these different things we put into play when you're finding yourself, when you are going back to actually remembering why you're here, remembering your existence, remembering what your mission is here to do. So over the years, a lot of the experiences we tend to build on these. We put these band-aids on, right, over these experiences that we haven't necessarily fully healed from. And this causes, I'm starting my lock journey back over, you guys. So now I'm going to do freeform locks, and it's really like new and different and crazy, but hey, I think it's something that is going to help me along my journey. So yeah, if y'all are wondering why I have this big old thing on top of my head, I don't know how people walk around with this thing on there all day because it gets annoying. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so we have these experiences and stuff that we band-aid up throughout life, and it makes us kind of put our real feelings like to the side. Like, you tend to not believe what you heard the first time. Like, you question everything. You're indecisive about everything. You don't trust your decision making. You don't trust anything. You kind of just want somebody else to direct you, somebody else to give you the answer. You're constantly asking other people for confirmation. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Follow your intuition. It's so important in so many aspects of your life. Like, if we were taught to believe in that consciousness, believe in that what is it? The imagination part of your life, you know, the part that you say is like made up or make believe or not real or fantasy like. Like, it's so important to embrace that. Embrace what you're going through. Embrace that this is for you. So, it's hard to do. Like, it's really hard to do. And then you get to the stage where you're like, okay, I don't even know which one is which. Like, is this my mind telling me this? Is this the devil telling me this? Is this my heart saying this? Is this person? Like, you get to that stage when you, like, are really, really, really confused about who you really are. So many different things you don't even pay attention to or realize. And when you go through that process and you're learning yourself again, you know, you'll be able to notice, like, when you have a gut feeling, when you have something weighing on your spirit, when you have something that's talking to you first, when you pay attention to that first thing that comes to you, then you automatically know. You automatically know, like, okay, this is me. Even though it seems really, really scary, it seems really, really far-fetched, like, that's the part you have to follow. We are taught to not follow that. We're taught to not follow ourselves. We are taught to ask. We are taught to seek outward instead of inward, which is a big, big thing with so many different areas of your life. Like, it's almost as if you have no control. Like, you have no control. Somebody else has that control, and you have to go with that because that's what they said. So I just really wanted to say, like, seek your own truth. Seek your own truth. It's okay to ask questions. I was, like, shut up my whole life. That's the only thing that I would really, really, really get in trouble for at school was, like, talking too much. Like, I always had something to say because I was always questioning the things that were done a certain way or why they were done a certain way, or all kind of different things that I just really didn't want to believe in, or I had to find and seek for myself. And what? Okay, can you? Sorry, I'm being interrupted. So yeah, I wanted to make sure, like, you take the time out to actually get back to you. Like I said, we are told to seek outward, and to be honest with you, with everything, your answer is within. And during this little journey that we'll be going through, so I've made a promise to myself. I know I'm still like ABC with this media thing. We're gonna work on that. Eventually the editing and all that kind of good stuff will be better. Right now it's just raw. It's just real raw. So if y'all hear my 3 kids in the background, then that's what it is. If they gotta come sit on my lap, then that's what it is. If I'm sitting in my car, then that's what it is. Like, we just gonna take it for what it is for right now, until I am able to get into a new space and get a space where I can sit down and actually devote to my videos. So yeah, it's real. The journey has been it's been amazing, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this whole newfound, profound awakening in person that I have come into, like, it's a really, really good feeling. And so many people want that. Like, so many people want to get there. And I was just really, really tired of being really, really lost. And I had so many things that had been brought to my attention that I was really trying to run from, because I have these characteristics that a lot of people don't have. And I didn't know how to be normal, you know, around people. And now I'm just like, I don't even care. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I came here to do. So this is what's going to happen. So we're going to go through the whole process. I did do another video as far as, like, my rebirth process. We'll talk about that further in depth too, because I know people are asking me, like, what in detail, like, what happened, like, what do you mean you died, like, what? That's a whole nother situation, right? So that was on Facebook, but I did post it on here for you guys. I have to talk. I was meant to I personally came here on a mission, in a purpose to bring people back into an awareness state of their own greatness, their own light, being able to find that. Because I have had every experience and aspect of life it's way easier for me to relate to a lot of different people. So that's my gift and my calling, and I'm not doing anything else. Like, I'm not doing nothing else. I try to do 50 million things, going down 50 different avenues, and really just trying to find a space. Y'all, this is gonna get on my nerves. Really just trying to find a space for me to fit in, like a space where I can be comfortable in my everyday living. And it just didn't work because I was doing everything other than what I was supposed to be doing. So now this is my full dedication. I am dedicating my life to this. I'm going to make a commitment to make a video a day. If you have any questions, if you have certain things you want to talk about, or you want me to have a subject on or over, I kind of just go off of whatever is in my head or on my spirit. I don't really have I haven't sat down and wrote out like a theme or a goal or anything like that yet. So if y'all have any questions in reference to maybe something you're going through, or something you are experiencing and not too sure exactly what's going on, whatever the case may be, just leave me a comment, and I will get back to that, and I will answer personally, my personal opinion, and maybe something that I've already been through. Like I said, it's not too much I haven't. So yes, please do, and please be sure, like, it's a really serious thing, but take it like as simple as it sounds, to follow yourself, trust in your gut, trust your intuition, listen to yourself, even if you have questions, like, write them down. Whatever ideas that may come to your head in that space, in that time, put them on paper. And regardless of how big it sounds or how scary it may sound, like, follow your gut. It will answer so many other things that you may have questions to. If you follow yourself and you trust in yourself, you have to believe in yourself. If you don't trust yourself, it's going to be hard, because you're going to use everybody else, and it's going to be hard. Most of the time, it makes it seem better to us, because then we can place that accountability on somebody else, and we don't have to take that responsibility over our lives for ourselves. So it makes it way easier to say, well, I asked such and such what I should do, or I went to that person and I asked that person, and you always seek outward, instead of trusting yourself. And that's kind of hard, especially when you feel like you always make bad decisions, or something bad always happens to you, and whatever the case may be, whatever you tell yourself over the courses. But trusting yourself is a really, really big thing. Believing in yourself is a big thing. So that's my message for today, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to do a message a day, and we will grow and get through this whole process together from the beginning. This is the beginning. The ratchetness, the intelligence, the freedom, the everything. Like, there is no labels. Y'all don't believe in that. There's no labels. I am cut from maybe every cloth. So it's a good thing, because now I can relate on every different aspect. So yeah. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye for now.